I'm capturing the HDMI output of my camera into this Xsuid capture card. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. This capture card can take in a 4K 60Hz signal, and it can record and stream at 1080p. But at just under $35, is it worth it? Let's find out. Alright, here's the device box. It's the HD audio video capture with loop from Xsuid, this company right here. So on the back of the box we've got some specs here. I'm going to throw a picture of this up on the screen for anyone who would be interested. So if you want to take a look at the specs, pause the video right here. Inside the box we have the capture card itself, and this is made of a pretty sturdy aluminum. We've got our mic audio in port, we've got an audio out port here, we've got about a 3 to 4 inch pigtail here built into the device, and we've got HDMI in and our pass-through video out port here. Also in the box we have a USB-C adapter and a 3.5mm audio cable. We've got a warranty card and instructional paperwork. Everything about this is pretty basic and straightforward. There really isn't much else to say, so it's time to plug it into the computer and see what it can do. Well, first off, let's get the bad stuff out of the way. I'm going to debunk some misleading things in the Amazon listing. This is not a USB 3.0 card, nor is it a 1080p 60 FPS capture card. It will take a 4K source at 60p, but when I did a layered recording of my PC's monitor stacked against the same source, recorded with the capture card, the card is just 1080 at 30 frames per second, doubling every other frame in the recording. And I really wish these capture card sellers would stop doing that in their listings. I've dealt with enough of these cards to expect that now, and I think that most of these capture card sellers are taking for granted that most people aren't going to check it. But with those criticisms aside, keep in mind that finding a 1080p 60 FPS capture card at this price point is basically impossible. I would love to be proven wrong, but so far no good. But the card does perform well as a 1080p 30 FPS card. It captures crisp video and also captures audio from the HDMI input device. I don't own the latest and greatest gaming consoles, but here's some footage from the Xbox 360 with audio.
Press the A button after jumping to launch a homing attack that zeroes in on enemies.
The 3.5mm audio output jack works great for monitoring audio with headphones, and it does sound pretty good. This card has a 3.5mm microphone input jack, and here is a microphone test using said jack. Here is a microphone sample of the microphone being recorded directly into the mic port of the Xsuid capture card. I am very, very close to this microphone right now. This is the Tacstar SGC 598 shotgun microphone, and this is a lot closer than I would normally be to a shotgun mic. I'm about that far away from the microphone, and I can see that the audio levels are very, very low. I've got the Windows volume for this microphone cranked at 100%. I also have the volume for the mic in OBS Studio cranked at 100%, and I'm peaking at around minus 30. Yeah, I'm peaking at about minus 32, which is not very good, and I'm speaking a little bit louder than I normally speak right now. And here I've added 10 decibels of gain in OBS, which it doesn't really seem to be making a whole lot of difference. The only major difference that I'm seeing is that it is picking up a lot more background noise. I've got a windy day, rainy day. My window is cracked a bit here to let some cool air in. Birds are chirping outside, and there should be some background noise being picked up by the microphone now. I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can hear what the background noise sounds like with this microphone and 10 decibels of gain added in OBS. So it's my recommendation that you probably want to steer clear of using the mic port on this capture card for any kind of real production work. The pass-through works just fine, and I didn't notice any latency with audio or video. So my final thoughts on the Xsuid capture card? Well, first off, it has a really hard to pronounce name. It does not live up to its claim as a USB 3.0 or a 1080p 60 FPS capture card. But beyond that, it's not too bad, especially at the price point. I've come across a few cards that are a lot worse, that cost a lot more, and I've come across a few better cards that also cost a lot more. But that's going to wrap up this video. Leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, be sure to complain in the comments section. I love that. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for now, and I'll see you next time.